Think back to playtime as a child. I bet some of those memories involve a bicycle. Whether it's a trailblazing adventure or a leisurely family ride, bikes provide hours of fun and exercise. But unfortunately, not all families can afford to own even one of these two-wheeled toys. That's where one local nonprofit organization steps in.
We deal mainly with inner-city children. Most of them are at or near poverty level. I'd say about 80% of them have a female head of household. The kids come to Community Bike Works and earn a bike, where they get a chance to earn a bicycle and a helmet over 3.5 months.
Community Bike Works, located in downtown Allentown, offers 9 to 17-year-olds a free bicycle by teaching them some very important values.
Well, what we're trying to teach them, among other things, is a work ethic and responsibility.
The program is intended to be an after-school program to get the kids off the streets. There's a lot of opportunity for negative things in this community, but there are also a lot of positive opportunities, and we just want to help them to realize what they are.
The Earn a Bike program gives kids the skills they need to repair every part of a bicycle. After 13 weeks, and in exchange for their hard work, they get to ride home on a bike of their very own. This group is about halfway there.
You want to get rid of friction sometimes, but when you're stopping, you want friction.
Tonight's lesson? Brakes. How they work and what they do.
So that's what the cable anchor bolt. What's it do?
But these kids aren't just learning the mechanics of bicycles. Program director Danielle Lehman says they're also working on team-building skills and self-esteem issues.
Giving those kids, even the younger ones do it sometimes, that trust. Saying, you show them. How do you think it works?
Even the students see the bigger picture.
They could be out on the streets selling drugs or doing bad stuff, like robbing a store or something. And this way they're inside for 2 hours with instructors and learn how to fix a bike.
Jose says he's glad he signed up.
Here I'm meeting new people, making new friends, getting a free bike for myself, and learning how to fix a bike.
They're involved in something that they're interested in, bikes. And because of that interest, they're willing to learn and they want to take that extra step.
Sometimes that extra step means coming back to Community Bike Works even after you've earned your bike. Executive Director Stefan Goslowski estimates about 60% of Earn a Bike graduates return to volunteer.
Some of them just come back to be here. They don't even bother with keeping track of the hours that they're here to earn something. They just want to be here, hang out.
As young as I am, I feel like I'm making an impact.
15-year-old Evita Ortiz finished the Earn a Bike program about 3 years ago. Since then, she's become an apprentice, working with new students.
Everything always goes well with all of them, and it's really, really nice just seeing everybody so happy all the time when they come.
Evita says Community Bike Works helped her develop into a better person.
They taught me how to write letters. We wrote thank you letters to the people that donated our bikes. They taught me how to actually talk to people.
But Stefan says the organization also wants to lend a helping hand when it comes to academics. Student volunteers from Muhlenberg College act as mentors for a reading program held earlier in the evening.
Is this your final copy or is it a rough?
Here, kids get help with homework and reading skills, and it seems to work. Every child is given an assessment test at the beginning and end of the program. Stefan says last year, almost 60% of kids increased their skills by 1 grade level, more than 15% by 2 grade levels, and almost 10% of the students' abilities moved up 3 grade levels. He claims the 2-to-1 ratio between student and teacher really helps these kids learn.
You get to know the child. You get to learn who they are, and they get to learn who you are. And that's a much more rewarding experience for both.
But for Stefan, the biggest reward comes from seeing the students cherish new experiences.
We were on a ride last year. A groundhog went scurrying across the road. And the kid said, "What is that?" "A groundhog. I never saw one before."
Through their involvement with Community Bike Works, these kids aren't just earning a free bike. They're also learning about the world around them. For Lehigh Valley Tempo, I'm Amy Johnson reporting.